The Abbot of Canterbury. An ancient story I'll tell you anon, of a notable prince that was called King John, and he ruled England with men and with might, for he did great wrong and maintained little right. And I'll tell you a story so merry, concerning the Abbot of Canterbury, how for his housekeeping and high renown they wrote post for him to fair London town. And 100 men the king did hear say, the abbot kept in his house every day, and 50 gold chains without any doubt, in velvet coats waited the abbot about. How now, father abbot, I hear it of thee, thou keepest a far better house than me, and for thy housekeeping and high renown, I fear thou workest treason against my crown. My liege, quoth the abbot, I would it were known. I never spend nothing but what is my own, and I trust your grace will do me no dare for spending of my own truth gotten gear. Yes, yes, father abbot, the fault it is high, and now for the same thou needest must die. For except thou canst answer my questions three, thy head shall be smitten from the body. And first quoth the king, when I am in the stead, with my crown of gold so fair on my head, among all my liege men so noble of birth, thou must tell me to one penny what I am worth. Secondly, tell me without any doubt how soon I may ride the whole world about. And at the third question, thou must not shrink, but tell me here truly what do think. Oh, these are hard questions for my shallow wit, nor I cannot answer your grace as yet. But if you will give me but 3 weeks' space, I'll do my endeavor to answer your grace. Now 3 weeks' space to thee will I give, and that is the longest time thou hast to live. For if thou dost not answer my questions three, the lands and the living are forfeit to me. Away rode the abbot, all sad at that word, and he rode to Cambridge and Oxenford. But never a doctor there was so wise, that could with his learning an answer devise. Then home rode the abbot of comfort so cold, and he met his shepherd a going to fold. How now, my lord abbot, you are welcome home. What news do you bring us from good King John? Sad news, shepherd, I must give, that I have but 3 days more to live. For if I do not answer him questions three, my head will be smitten from my body. The first is to tell him there in that stead, with his crown of gold so fair on his head, among all his liege men so noble of birth, to within one penny of what he is worth. The second to tell him without any doubt how soon he may ride this whole world about. And at the third question I must not shrink to tell him there truly what he goes think. Now cheer up, Sir Abbot, did you never hear yet that a fool he may learn a wise man wit? Lend me horse and serving men and your apparel, and I'll ride to London to answer your quarrel. Nay, frown not if it had been told up to me. I am like your lordship as ever may be. And if you will but lend me your gown, there is none shall known as at fair London town. Now horses and serving men thou shalt have, with sympathies array most gallant and brave, with cruiser and mitre and rochet and cope, fit to appear for our father the Pope. Now welcome, Sir Abbot, the king did say, 'tis well thought come back to keep the day. For and if thou can't answer my questions three, the life and the living both saved shall be. The first, when thou seest me here in this state, with my crown of gold so fair on my head, among all my liege men so noble of birth, tell me to 1 penny what I am worth. For 30 penny our Saviour was sold among the false Jews as I have been told, and 29 is the worth of thee, for I think though through 1 penny worser than he. The king he laughed and swore by Saint Bittle, I did not think I had been worth so little. Now secondly tell me without any doubt, how soon I may ride this whole world about. You must rise with the sun and ride with the same, until the next morning he riseth again. And then your grace need not make any doubt, but in 24 hours you will ride it about. The king he laughed and swore by St. John, I did not think it could be done so soon. Now from the third question thou must not shrink, but tell me here truly what I do think. Yes, that shall I know and make your grace merry. You think I am the abbot of Canterbury, but I am his poor shepherd, as plain you may see, that I am come to beg pardon for him and for me. The king he laughed and swore by the mass, I'll make thee lord abbot this day in his palace. Now nay, my liege, but not in such speed, for alack, I can neither write nor read. For nobles a week, then I will give thee, for this merry jest thou hast shown unto me. And tell the old abbot, when thou comest home, thou hast brought him a pardon from good King John.